We're starting a new game. First time playing. I'm certain that no one's seen anything of this. Ireland, 1897. I like the visuals already.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named...
He's kind of handsome.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened.
She's pretty.
She's not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out.
I like the aesthetic of this comic book intro.
I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly.
Kind of getting some Agatha Christie vibes, for sure.
I pray for the girl that this is true.
Definitely getting Agatha Christie vibes. I'm unsure how much of this is going to be point and click and how much I'll actually get to move around. I've never done a seance, but I would be afraid to, I think, tap in anything, like ghost-wise. Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m., Blake Manor Courtyard. The aesthetic of this is really cool. Oh.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean.
A very rectangular castle.
Claire hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Very glad it's voice acted. So I actually get to move around here. The cel-shaded nature of this is nice. You can move faster running with shift. Oh, I can run. Let's go. And I can crouch too. Cool. So I can teabag ghosts if they show up. I'm ready to teabag some ghosts. Who is this creep?
Is somebody there?
Nope. Not that. That is a little unsettling. Washerwoman. You can check out the evidence you find in the records. Press 2 to access the records. Washerwoman. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Okay. So our character's name is Ward. I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. Discussable with Blake Manor, built on conquered land by Edward Blake in 1655. Map of the area for several miles around. It's dated, but fit for purpose. Luggage hastily packed. Photo of Miss Dean, a photograph of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks to be in her 20s. Hiring letter. Examine. I want to look at this. I'll waste no time as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing, a young woman named Evelyn Dean, photographing clothes. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any locals seen her off hotel grounds. She has not left. Of that I am sure. The envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick. I fear she is not long for the world. A further £300 will be paid if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might be, well, the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there's no one else to turn to. Here you're an honorable man, steadfast investigator, and perhaps the most importantly, godly. Not me. Not me. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I do quite remember what it was like to be 20. It felt decades ago, actually. It was so long ago that I was in my 20s. Literally 2 or 3 decades ago. A not uncommon centerpiece at a place like this. It's a pretty disgusting looking fountain. Someone's left their garment here. There's something in the fountain wheel. Thought I saw a woman. A shawl? There's an N here. Got a bad feeling about this place. Right. The Mormon garments. That's totally what that is. Those are the long Mormon undergarments. Okay, I'm gonna snoop around here for a little bit first. I just want to get an idea. Imagine being in this room. Right here. You're like kind of below ground level. A barrel of rusty colored rainwater. What are we collecting the rainwater for? Times can't be that hard. Let's go sneak around on this side. The aesthetic is giving Blueprints. I hate to compare games, but it's giving Blueprints, and I kind of like that. Interesting. We have a statue of a lady who got her lips pumped. Bronze statue of a lady. Is that not old? A few years, perhaps. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquis's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and live through her kind and charitable deeds. Yeah, but not through good fashion. Deceased Mary Marchioness? Huh. Okay. It's, oh, and the time is actually moving. Very cool. I think I've snooped around the grounds. Do you see anything I've missed? I haven't snooped over there, I guess. This light set is on here, despite a lot of these being off. I can't look in or tap or listen. Locked. I can hear horses in the distance. A manor's stable, perhaps. All right, let's go check in the house now. I've finally gotten my bearings of this place. Let's get in here. Supreme, hello. We're playing something new. We're playing something brand new. I should check in with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. They have a front desk at this manor? Jack-o'-lantern, time is of the essence. To solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Oh, okay. So the more I do, the more likely I am to speed up time. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Wait, I have to figure out her mystery tonight? Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. So maybe I shouldn't be looking around if I only have 55 interactions left. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. Well, I'm gonna snoop, of course. You record your goals in progress in the mystery map. Press 1 to access this. I just might. You've unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Arrived at the manor to confirm that Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why 2 nodes are connected. Okay, I'm understanding a little bit of this. Hiring letter, check-in. Okay, I get it. There's a manager's office. This is calendar. I wonder if these progress time. They do. Dang it. Local news, albeit an old issue, some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. If I open this, will that take time? Nothing here catches my eye. Thankfully, that did not. So I can kind of snoop without dealing with anything. There's a book in that drawer. There's a telegraph room. Another book, another newspaper. The luggage room. An atrium. Grand Seance. 31st of October. The Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirits yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. What's going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost. Cannot be possible. I've heard of a seance before, but always the spirit speaks through the medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man. No one would allow his child stray so far from his sight that after he could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? There's a cloakroom. Multiple rooms to the side. There's also this entertainment schedule. Kind of want to peek at this. A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Can analysis people, documents, certain items, move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Monday the 25th, welcome luncheon. The 26th, 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games. 8 p.m. bridge game. Bridge is really boring. Wednesday the 27th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. horse riding. 2 p.m. parlor games. Thursday the 28th, 2 p.m. archery, elsewise cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Miss Mantovani. Might have a hard time with her name, I already can tell. Friday the 29th, 11 a.m. carriage tour of land, masked ball on the 30th. Silent dinner on the 31st, and then a grand seance. I want to know about this ball. There's a masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. Why would you want to do dinner silent? On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. Pasts held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside of the room each morning. Huh. Located in the west corridor, information on tasks to be posted outside the room each morning. So the west wing is here. That's the manager's office. There's a painting here. I do love a ball. I'm a fan of a ball. Ballroom is something that I wish all of my underwear had more of. I can listen. That takes some time. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Huh. I don't know if that took extra time. Salt bowl. I don't think I need to look at that salt bowl. There's some boots here, a coat, crates with... Girl, are those pastries? Oh, rotting turnips. I don't know why the pink looked like it was a pastry. The coat. I really don't need to look at all this right now. I could look at that later. So maybe I should finally and actually check in here. Ring this bell. Although there's this flyer for the grand seance. I kind of want to look at that too. Private letter. Do I snoop? I'm gonna snoop. The letter's written in swirly script. I think it may be Middle Eastern. That wasn't snooping. I was hoping to break it open. Well, let's look around in here, I guess. Oh. Clipboard. List of staff's rota for the next few days. Recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Okay, so I'm gonna ring the bell now. Maybe someone will actually show up lurchy and help me. Just as expected.
Yes.
Pass.
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see.
He's creepy.
Did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
I don't like him.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here.
Vincent is
We're
sus.
quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in. If
I'm gonna write a fake name. I've already spent so much time here. Okay, so wait, let's snoop since we're here. You'd smash? I love that for you. I don't know, he doesn't do it for me. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed within the last week, more than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there's 17 others currently staying in the hotel. So any of them could have been responsible. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Guest sign-in times a record of who arrived and departed, and when I notice Miss Dean did not sign out. So let's sign in. No,
I see you're
it's a
busy for someone
pass.
so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
the seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
But she didn't sign out.
Are you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's left already.
She has.
I already feel like
Yes.
she's gonna be used as some type of sacrifice for the
Can I
seance.
help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Analyze or discuss it. I don't really have any evidence, so I'm just gonna analyze for now. It'll take some time, but why not? Oh no, maybe I can't. I don't think I've got anything to do so I guess I leave. Oh, select discuss evidence. Okay, so I have to do this. Navigate to the people category and ask about Ms. Dean. Got it. Okay, so washerwoman, luggage, evidence, people. This is an interesting way of doing this. I'm sorry, but did you say Ms. Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter. In truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? Could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Interesting. So let me check out this weird dude. Hands are on a pocket watch. He keeps checking the pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? Most of these people just act like that. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have them fixed. It is interesting that his glasses are cracked. Maybe it was an accident. I don't necessarily want to talk about his demeanor because I'm running out of time. And I want to save these in case I need them for
Please
something
wait
else.
here. The staff will prepare your room. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning.
Yeah, he's
If you
sus.
need me again, you know how to summon me.
It's always the butlers too. Butlers, managers, they're always the one who are responsible for these things. So Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. Seems my cutoff for investigation is midnight. I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold down space to enable detective vision. Detective vision? Oh, that's cool. So I can see things just slightly different to see what I can actually interact with. So I guess we can go nowhere else right now, right? We can snoop around in the luggage room. See, there's luggage here. Stuff that I can engage with. Oh. Huh? What the heck was that? An ordinary vent, except it seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fastened firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. So if I could find a screwdriver or something. Also, when did this fall? What happened here? It was up there, I'm guessing. It could have been a ghost that pushed it. The hell? Maybe there's something in here. I need a screwdriver. The stationery is not going to help me. I need something to open that. Something stuck inside. Luggage. Maybe if I come back. I've arrived at the manor. You're stuck inside? I can help you get out. Strange occurrences. It may be the atmosphere and occult talk getting to me, but I'm starting to think I'm seeing some unsettling sights in these old halls. We can discuss it with the manager, but he already didn't seem too happy with me. Help, step bro, I'm stuck. Let me go check in here. Because I haven't been in this one yet. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air. Someone's burning evidence. There's nothing I could see from here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. So then what the heck else would be burning? Telegram machine. Voltic pile battery. An electrolyte bridge. It's telegram machine. There's drawers which I could snoop in. There's also envelopes. See anything I could take from here? Paper stack. Ink and envelopes. I feel like that probably doesn't have anything on it. I could snoop around in here. These are usually where letters are at, right? Seems to be stationery, ink, paper for the machines, and so on. That didn't help me at all. It's a little waste of time. I feel the pressure of time. Go back in the lobby. Or I could peek at the typewriter. Use to type incoming messages for guests. That didn't help at all. Typewriters have paper which she wrote on. What the heck? Did y'all see that? I absolutely saw something right there. Am I crazy? I could be. Did you see that?
Sir, this area is for staff only. I would kindly ask you to leave this room.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
He is up to something. From Smallville? Maybe that's exactly what it was. I'm glad that it wasn't just me. So I can't go anywhere else. I literally only have this space. What are these? I don't think these were here before, were they? Oh. Books. More private letters. From Mr. Dupree, he is half-heartedly inquiring about a business. Photo of him outside of the manor is included. His expression is flat. Interacting with a person or object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Oh, very helpful. So I can slide through things to decide what I want to do with them. I've already looked at that clipboard. Honestly, I kind of feel like I should go back into the luggage room. Something pushed that luggage from up there. And I'm thinking it was that creepy creature. Ooh, thank you. Let's see if we can break into any of this luggage. It's locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on the lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. Trunk in Bay 46. Okay, so what about in these ones? The luggage, empty luggage of hotel guests. Can't do anything else with those. I can't open up the vent at all. So there's stationery in here. Everything needed to a pen and a letter. Okay, so that doesn't help me at all. That was a waste of time. So nothing in here. Not unless I can figure out how to open up the luggage that's there or the vent. There's some water here. Let's see. I can open up that again. I don't remember what was in here though. It was a book. It's been read many times. Wait, what was it I just said? I skipped it. I shouldn't have skipped it. Okay, so there's this typewriter, or the telegram machine, which I guess I could look at. There's little of interest to me in here. Well, how do we know? Oh, what was that? Ain't no way. The ghost again? N-E-C-O and Slee Amak. I could have sworn this page was blank, but there's something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. What? I wonder if there's a translation book somewhere. That might help me understand what that is. There's gotta be. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Just in case I forget it later. It's very likely I'm going to. Let me see if I can find a translation somewhere. Maybe in this room is where I would find it. Not in the newspaper. There's a book. Copy of How the Other Half Lives seems to be a book of photojournalism from the Americas. Jack-o'-lantern's not gonna help. Page. A puzzle game. Voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach a required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4V. Cell is made up of two discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by electrolyte bridge. Zinc disc, electrolyte bridge, copper disc. Oh, there were discs outside, weren't there? There were literally discs out here, I think. So if I can pick these up, I can maybe use those in there. Discs must be part of a telegraph machine Mr. Varley was going to get working. He seemed quite vexed having to prepare the orders by hand. Maybe if I can get, maybe I can assist in its repair, he'll warm to me. Okay, so now I have discs for this. It's got the aesthetic of like blueprints, doesn't it? So if I put these here, Hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. Ooh, wait. I could fix it. These burnout discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. All right, let's give this a try. Can use the new discs to replace the old one. Okay, a Voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage. Shows Voltaic battery with an output of 4V. Cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode separated by electrolyte bridge. I didn't even need to read that. It gave it to me for free. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. Just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Okay, so I have... That resets things. It looks like copper disc first, and then the electrolyte bridge, which is probably that one, and then the zinc disc. So there's got to be 4 of those, right? I think. I'll put a 4V. Cell is made up of 2 discs called anode. Yeah. I think it's got to be 4. So that's 1. That would be 2. This would be 3. That would be 4. 6V. Oh, 6 volts here. There we go. Okay, so this one only shows the 4, but this one needs 6. Got it. Did I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be 6, yeah? I think. Test. Did I do it right? Or did I short circuit the house? Battery seems to be working and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Okay, so now that that's fixed, I wonder if the ghost will communicate with me more. Watch, the manager's gonna be pissed that I touched that. He's gonna be like, what do you mean you were touching my thing? Can't be touching the thing. See, what was that sound? All right, buddy, come on out. I gotta tell you that I fixed your thing for you.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, discuss evidence. Analyze. Oh no, I don't need to look at his face again. Discuss evidence. The telegraph machine has been fixed.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
No, I fixed it.
And you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
So he won't be in his
You
office.
shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Okay, so if he's gonna be in that room, I can snoop around in his office. I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay in there. Right. We need to sneak in there. Character location, point of interest in rooms can be viewed on the map. Press 4 to access this. Cool. Okay. Now we proceed. He did the legend. We're good. Explore the manager's office. Okay, so he's left the window open. We can climb out if we need to, in case I spend too much time in here. Let's open up the desk and see if he's got anything important. There's letters. I don't know why I can't just take these. We've got a safe, which we could look at. I don't know if he'll have the code here. Listen, that was on... I heard somebody on the other side already of this door, though. Entertainment schedule, staff roster, room rack. Oh wait, let's look at this. A listing of who's staying in which room. Ms. Dean's name is not there, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. 2, 7, 15, and 21. One must have housed her. Okay, so that's important to remember. 2, 7, 15, and 21. There's a little hat box here. I doubt that's important, though. We have mail and an open letter. Response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He's requesting payments. Hold off until after this event is over. Stack of letters. Various letters from guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. So let's look at these ones. There's a complaining letter about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. And then on this one is letter requesting gramophone records for the rooms, respectively for the drawing room and bedroom of one Dr. Callaghan. And then on this clipboard is a record of who's in which room, useful information to have. There's something under it. Oh, okay, snap. This is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk, strange, must have been examining it when I arrived. He's up to something, it's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? If it doesn't, oh, that was forged for sure. Yeah, the E is different. First off, this one starts as a straight line up, so that's obviously very different. And then the L has some dots here, which I think is an interesting note, but also the Y is not quite the right curl. The D has a weird curly Q here that is not present on that one. The signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. So we can do that now. She probably is still here then. I don't know if the manager necessarily has anything to do with it. I might be changing my theory. But I am sus of the manager. Lots of evidence that we found. Make a hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Please consider determine if you are correct. Hold to proceed. So we want to zoom in over here. Explore the manager's office. Forge a letter. It's Dean's signature. Fake handwriting. Supposedly wrote is faked, but by who? After excusing Miss Dean from the event, it is fake. A signature forged. For sure. This one is definitely fake. Exploring the manager's office. Should search the manager's office for more information. Manor's method for sending and receiving telegrams is now fixed. Arrived at the manor to confirm Ms. Dean was here and is no longer present. So we need to have one more evidence piece, I think. Something, something, something. Our hypothesis. My arrival is broken. Wait. Oh. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. Marianne, hello, welcome in. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. That is most certain. What if I know what happened here? Do you? I don't.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel.
She's still here.
And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who?
And why?
Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They speak English. They can write. They knew Miss Dean. They did not know Miss Dean. Well, they speak English is a really low ball response here. They can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Right. So we have at least one mystery solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think she did. But why? Reveal facts about the culprit. So now we need to figure out who did it. So we only have this one suspect, and that's Vincent Varley, the manager quarters, class staff. He's in his mid-40s. He's a manager and knows the grounds well. He's never met Dean before she arrived. but I found various writings from him. So I wonder if I can determine if he was the one who did the forgery. He has a crack in his glasses, so I mean, if she fought him, I could get really CSI here and be like, the crack is interesting in your glasses. Did someone punch you in the face when you were hiding them and disappearing their bodies? I should investigate Mr. Varley's quarters to see if it contains anything useful. I assume he's housed in the manor's basement. Yeah, totally. Very deadpan. The manager's quarters, class staff, hotel manager, despite his unwelcoming demeanor, why is he so unhappy to see me? What if she's in the walls? Stop this. The culprit. Investigating those present in the manor should be able to eliminate the suspect and reveal the culprit, who is behind Ms. Dean's disappearance. They're able to write. We know that Mr. Varley can. So I'll need to investigate his office more. Mr. Ward. Oh shoot, I have to escape. I have to climb out the window. Quick, we have to do something drastic. Then he won't know I was snooping around in there. All his drawers will be open, but he won't know. And then we come back through the front door like it's no big deal.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Oh, thank you. I was just outside, hanging out.
The porter shall meet us there.
Yo, he's creepy. I feel like he is definitely involved somehow, but this could be like a situation like Murder on the Orient Express where they all did it. Ooh. This is cool. So there's some knights here. A portrait. Let's see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Close for preparation for Saturday evening's ball. A really creepy family with no eyeballs. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and late wife Mary. Who's that? A creepy ghost? Yo, where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip. You're tired and this place is getting to you. That was definitely a ghosty, and I already saw one before. I want to go in the library, but I feel like he'll get mad at me if I do.
Your room awaits you upstairs, Mr.
Yeah,
Ward.
he wants me to. You didn't do it, so you say. I'm just looking around, don't mind me. What is that? Strange device. A strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? It's ghost stuff, for sure. That is straight out of Ghostbusters. Is it not? It is straight out of Ghostbusters. Analyze, mystery, talk. I don't know if I want to tip him off yet. That was creepy. Sorry, I farted. A painting with another eyeless lady. Portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Huh. Sorry, I farted again.
This room's yours, sir.
Oh, he's cute. Number 4. Wait. Wasn't number 2 one of the rooms that we think she could have been in? 13 to 16. Did I write the room numbers down? Or do I have them? I think I do. Records. Room 21, room 2, room 15, and room 7. So one of those could be her room. So when they get me settled in, I'm gonna have to leave. Thankfully, he wrote it down. He's got it here. The room in the hotel's northwest corridor, southwest corridor, southeast. I feel like the West Wing is something I read somewhere. So we probably want to check that now, right? Analyze. Let's check out this man. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them. He has an unusual Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different than the many I've seen. I want to look down there, but it won't let me. Shaky hands. He seems to be suffering some kind of tremor. But I can't look down there. It's not that kind of game. Let's chat with him.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall.
Okay.
Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that.
Sure.
Anyway, sleep well and all that.
And all that. Thank you.
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Room 4 it is. I'll wait until he leaves and then I'm gonna go. I want to get out there. Wait, what was the thud for? I don't want to look at anything in here. I want to sneak around. Do you think he'll catch me if I go out there? I can hide back here if I need to. You're stressed? It's okay. I won't be able to do much else tonight. I should rest. Tomorrow will be a long day. Oh. There's little of no interest to me in here. It's interesting that I can hide behind this. Is it not? Empty landscape. There's not much to paint around here, I suppose. Anything in the drawer? Nothing in there. Antlers, which I saw downstairs. There was some in there. My luggage, I won't unpack in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. I had to solve the initial mystery before 12. If I didn't, I'm assuming I would have to go home. Stranger still, it doesn't seem to have any recordings. A gramophone. If I open up these, there's nothing in here either. I look and feel exhausted. More luxurious than I'm used to. Okay, I guess... Oh wait, what's that? Is this just like a random footstool or what? Ooh, a book. A guide to local flora and fauna. Though the locale in question seems to be in north of England. I think she's still here. The note that said she was leaving was clearly forged, but by who and why is what I need to figure out. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Maybe not yet. I have 2 more things I can look at. I want to get everything in if I can. There's a painting of a wintry landscape, skilled piece of somewhat uninspired. And then we've got a fireplace here too. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing this damn thing is lit. So now that it's midnight, my day is over. Officially. I guess there's nothing really else I can look at, yeah? Oh, a fox. Slight creature, those traits do seem to have helped it here. Okay, since I can't sneak out, freshly dressed with good quality sheets, I should rest. Why not? Alright, day 1 has been complete. And I don't really know anything about this person. Oh? Wasn't that the shape of the creature that was downstairs? Or am I misremembering something? Yo, what the heck? Are we dreaming? Whoa. This is definitely a dream. They're blindfolded. Handprints on the windows. What a creepy dream. There's no one behind me. Don't blink. Oh. Demon signs. It's like a rune. Can I move these? Connected those pieces and that opened the door. More handprints on the walls. Oh my god, did you see that? Holy smokes! Oh no, I'm being chased by a demon. Oh, I'm being chased by a demon. It's over, folks. I'm gonna die. Another one. Oh, I wonder if this is one of those complete the puzzle without passing over the lines too many times. Are y'all good at things like this? I would go that way, right? No, I have to do it without crossing any lines, I think. What's the goal here? Do the center triangle first? And then the outside? No. Right? There we go. And now the door's open. I just want to see if the demon's behind me again. I'm watching behind me. Oh. An obelisk is coming out. I'm so worried about what if it's behind me. Another... That thudding is uncomfortable. Oh, shoot. This is even more complicated. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to follow the same logic train here. So I do... Down? No. Down like that? What? Whoa, how do I do this one? So this one's kind of complicated because there are so many miniature triangles in them. I almost feel like maybe I go that way, but that doesn't make any sense. I feel like this is what I need to do is start down here. And then go up. And then kind of zigzag my way through it. Did I do it? I'm the best gamer that ever existed. Literally nobody's doing it like me out here. It made sense only in my head and for no reason other than I thought it would make sense. So there's this weird creepy obelisk in our dream, but the thing is, are we just hallucinating or are we experiencing something that's happening in this manor? Yo, that's creepy. What time is that? I'm bad at these analog clocks. That's 8 o'clock, yeah? So now we start up day 2.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So much to ponder.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this evening's seance.
That's an odd feeling to have.
I only learned about the event last night. I find that
Waking up and immediately thinking, now I want to go to a seance. What was that crash?
What on earth was that?
There's a lot happening here. So I want to go check out the other rooms. I want to specifically look at room 2. I feel like that would be a good place to start. October 30th, 8 a.m. in the atrium. I have a long day ahead of me. A very long day ahead of me. Whoa. These people just standing out here is creepy. A crow? Or a raven?
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Darek Hunter. Can I not analyze them from here? We have a creepy priest. Given the attire, he's likely Father Lorcan Synod. Why does he look so sad? Not the Shining Twins. Those whispering women. Only one matching pair sign at the same time. And Mrs. Victoria Lau and Miss Ivy McLeod. They could be lesbians. I will avenge you.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, that's the medium. Caitlin Joyce.
These were a crow. Poor thing was dead.
It was a crow. You're dead.
But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Gomez Adams over here. Caitlin Joyce, housekeeper. She looks shifty.
Sorry, Marquess.
And there's a boy with no eyeballs?
Miss Murphy.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer.
Yeah, he's got a creepy
Let's leave the rest
face.
of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
I feel like that kid is possessed by something. The Marquess of Dune, Jonathan Blake, would the boy in the painting be master of the house? Walter. Maybe he actually does have eyes and they just didn't want to paint them in for artistic expression? I don't know why you would paint somebody without eyes though. The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Except Ms. Dean, of course, who is still around here somewhere. And one of them knows something, I'm sure.
A dead crow. Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today? Yes.
What does it mean when a crow flies through your window?
Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Wait. Some decorum, please.
And perhaps then this is our Ryrie and Fida Callaghan. I would definitely smash this dude here.
About me and that all true.
What kind of Ren Fair did this guy come from?
About that.
Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't on the sign-in book. He must be the ex. Oh, the one that couldn't write their name. She is up to something.
Your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Woman in mustard.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way
He's
around?
cute too. I would smash dude with the rose.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
I like him.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Cut off. By a man, of course.
For yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
It would be a man who would cut her off. He's likely Mr. Toussaint then. By a process of elimination, that distracted man could be Cathal O'Meara. And these remaining women, the lady on the right, look more like Barbosa and the other a Quinn. Speaking of late arrivals, who is our newest guest? Not them all looking at me. That was creepy. They are up to something. And he looks sad too. This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their room and freshen up. Saved by the bellboy. Thanks. Now, how am I supposed to snoop when they're all looking at me? I can't go snooping around in their room. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. Who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much, or I'll go paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. Okay, we're gonna probe them. Better chance I have of finding her. Should make a record of the movements. Might be helpful to know what their plans are when their rooms are free. Mr. Toussaint.
You would be, Declan Water.
correct?
Yes.
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics.
Oh.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Discuss evidence. Analyze. Let's look at him first. Let's see what he's got going on. There are only two things we can notice. There is this interesting pin he's got. Society of Psychical Research symbol. Crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. And then he's got a notebook in his pocket. A notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. So he's got his own evidence in there that he's been writing, perhaps? Discuss evidence. Strange occurrences, hauntings, notebook in pocket. Strange device. We could ask about the psychological research symbol. If I might ask, what does that crest you're wearing indicate? Ah, the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research. Grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set. Some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Sus? We could talk about Evelyn, see if he knows anything about her. Do you know Miss Dean? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly I was right, as it is clear to me now that many guests have complex relations with the woman. With an interesting life. What an interesting life she must lead. Wait, what does that mean? That multiple of the guests know things or have interest with her. Fraud. I don't want to lay out all my cards yet. I'm thinking I should ask him about maybe that device that's downstairs. Maybe he knows something about it. Have you noticed a strange device in the atrium? I have, and it is strange indeed, but this place has other similar devices. I'm not sure if it means anything or is purely for display. That didn't help. What about the manager? See what he thinks about him. Have you spoken to the manager? Monsieur Varley? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation. My kind of man. Anything else I want to discuss with him? We have the hauntings. Maybe I could let him know. I mean, if he's investigating the paranormal. Told many have witnessed strange apparitions in and around the manor. Certainly, I have improbable experience here myself. Increasingly, I think I see strange things around this manor. The power of suggestion will do things in the mind, Monsieur Ward. Figments of the imagination, perhaps, but perhaps we best err on the side of a believer for now and leave them be, non? Anything else I want to say to him? Fraud. Haunting, strange occurrences. Why not? One last thing, although I have a feeling I know what he'll say. Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing, or at least I have seen stranger throughout my work. Ooh, that's creepy. That gave me chills just now. I think not, monsieur. We are not done talking yet. What do you mean we're not done? Well, I'll ask about his notebook. You have always carried that notebook with you? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, non? I have seen you making notes in your own journal. That's it.
That's all.
I think not, monsieur.
What do you mean we're not done? I don't want to tell you things. Let's ask about the seance, I guess. Do you think the seance claims could be true? That they can actually summon a ghost and talk to it directly? Yes, the wrong man, monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done. I've witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Mantovani can do it. Identity known. He seems to know who I am. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I have read about. I don't want to tell him about that yet. But I guess I can ask. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It's a seance. Surely everyone involved is running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Oh, records of magic. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Like the lady that disappeared, maybe. So we can ask about magic or the other guests now. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? None. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it's all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now and you will soon see many unexplainable things. The guests, I guess. You suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving this mystery will help you uncover more about the relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. My intent is to gain proof that will discredit them, he says. So we can form a hypothesis about him. We have only 6 pieces of evidence that we found, though. Which is not a lot to form a hypothesis. I don't know if it's worth it yet. I could ask him about some of the others. Although it looks like maybe I've asked him everything I can. Okay, so Mr. Toussaint's goal is... Oh, wait. Investigating... Research... is to coerce me into... investigating... a guest for his society. That's what I'm guessing. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's research? Not research. Maybe it's to coerce me into... Oh, maybe it's not for his society. Maybe it's just for fraudulence. I know what happened here.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Okay. Discuss evidence, confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Right. Excellent.
Hmm.
I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
Right.
So, you do know who I am.
He was letting on a lot less than what he actually knew.
I am an investigator of my own sort, you see? It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
Hey Zoe, thank you for the legs.
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Oh.
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt.
A fraud.
But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence.
Thank you for sharing the live.
Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something.
I don't really want to go in that room, though.
Of this, I'm sure.
I want to get into room 2.
Do a thing like that.
That's your job, is it not?
Ow.
And you.
We have a cat here.
Keep your presence here quiet.
We have a cat here who is trying really hard to sit on my
You
knee.
won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided.
Hmm.
Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
Inside the hour means before 9.
Well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
What do you
How do
mean?
you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
Is that a threat?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Now, I'm not gonna be coerced by you. I want to go into room 2. Thank you, but that is not what we're doing. Gents, we could go use the loo. Room number 2 is where we think that she may have been. So I'm gonna listen really quick and make sure nobody's in there. And I'm gonna enter. It's locked. Dang. Wait. Oh, never mind. I got in. Nothing in here catches my eye. Open that. There's little of interest in here. Nothing remarkable. The fireplace isn't... Oh. There's that. Somebody seems to have gotten called away in the middle of cleaning this fireplace. They left nothing of note in their haste. The bed warmer hasn't been used in some time. So this couldn't have been where she was. A book of ghost tales. I don't see an author listed. Little of interest to me on this one too. Huh. Okay, so she was not in this room. So the other ones that we saw that she could have been in front. Okay, so we've done all this. We need to get into that other room. Records. The other one was number 7, potentially. So I'm gonna go check out number 7. I don't know why. I feel like the West Hall is where I need to be. That one is feeling like the room. 7 feels good. Let's see, where is this one? Room 20 to 22. Did I go the wrong way? 5, 6, and then 7's in here. So then maybe if I can get into 7, if that one's not locked. This hallway is cool. That's a closet. Whoa. That whole room rattled. That's room 7 to 8. So then this is an interesting setup. This is a really interesting setup. That's another closet. There's room 7. Oh, another book. This goes down here. What's this space? Gardens, a basement for the staff only. Will they catch me if I go in there? And a bathhouse? Wait, I want to go into the bathhouse next. Let's go into room 7. The room is listed as unoccupied, so it may have housed Ms. Dean. I'll listen just to make sure no one's in there. No one's inside. It's not locked. Great. Okay. Now we get in. She could have been in here. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to hide behind those at one. What was that? That sounds creepy. A well-thumbed copy of the Bible. Not the Bible. Oh, look. I don't care. Look. Freshly replaced and secure as a result. What? Why would they need to repaint that? That's interesting. Look at that, a key. Look under there. A key for something. A master key for all bedrooms in the northeast corridor. Huh? The floorboard is coming up here. And there's some type of dirt here. Looks like it's been a while since the bed was moved. What? Not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. Well, no, but it's still interesting. And I now have a key to get around on the north side. So what am I supposed to do for this dude? What does he want me to do? Mr. Toussaint has given me Mrs. Erickson's room key and asked me to aid in his investigation of her fraud. Why he can't just do this on his own, I will never know. Especially since I'm not interested in helping him. But he seemed to be threatening me, so I don't want to get in trouble with him. So we'll go back out here now. I'll go see if I can eavesdrop on their conversation. So, bitch, what do you want me to do again? Nothing, I guess. Never mind. I wasted time. Eavesdrop. You can eavesdrop on private conversation. Yes, I would love to do that. I'm gonna snoop.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Home has served me grand for my purposes.
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
She wanted to check out that dead bird's corpse.
Here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Interesting.
Is some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well.
She doesn't seem like a fraud to me. She seems like she's totally legitimate, in my opinion. I mean, who else would want to go do that? That's weird. Okay, so she wanted to go down and check that out. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. The information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, and listening in on conversations. It will be added to the timetable 3 for more. To learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour. You'll know their schedules for that time slot. Very cool. Okay, so we can figure out where people need to go. Fascinating. He literally looks like he was supposed to be at the Ren Fair. The mystery of him. Working class. I can build a profile of Mr. O'Finn. Maybe I should chat with him. Although that will take time. So my current goal. Eavesdrop on Mrs. Erickson. Target. I've been warned to watch Mrs. Erickson. She is not all she claims to be. What was her room again? My room, unassigned room. Northeast corridor. I have keys for this one now. Mysteries. Arrived at the manor, the culprit. Records. Timetable. Seems to not be in her room until after breakfast. So then I want to sneak in her room, yeah? But I'm not sure which one is her room.
Hello.
Discuss evidence. A hotel guest with enthusiastic American medium. You said you wanted to see Miss Erickson in action, but isn't Miss Carmela Montanovi the mystic of the honor at the seance? You're correct, Monsieur, but that doesn't interest me. Mademoiselle Montanovi's talents are known and tested many times over. I'm sure she will do fine. I already did that one, right? Timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Oh, I have a big bite on my arm. Something started itching. I have a huge bite. Looks like it's a spider. It's huge. What the heck? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. I've only been in my house all day. It could be a mosquito. It's pretty huge. But I don't know when it would have gotten in. Dang, this thing is humongous. What the heck? Unless there's a mosquito in the house. Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. in the drawing room, one at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I'll want to eat before the seance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner. Why would you be? Okay. So she won't be in her room for a while, but I don't know which one is her room. Room 19 key. Never mind, I know exactly what room she's in. There's 6, there's 7 to 12. And 17, 18, 19. Where Miss Hazel Erickson is staying. Can I listen just to make sure? She shouldn't be in here. She's not going to be in her room till after breakfast. So now I can snoop. She has a crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. We have some paintings like normal. Attendees. It says targets. Ms. Dean's name is circled. Yo! That's interesting. There's a burned page. Remains of a letter from a contract telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. We should take that. Imagine being told you're magically void and you're a medium. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. Huh. Oh, look at that. Dressed, bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Clothes. That is everything. Wait, we should close that up. We don't want her to know we were in here. She have a diary. A book by Mr. Toussaint, Frauds and Their Methodology. Volume 2 has several pages bookmarked. So she knows exactly what to do. Whoa, what is that? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Yo, what? Is there anything under the bed? She's got some cute shoes. Hogged. A book on Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualistic society. And then in here we have some tarot, it looks like. Standard deck of tarot cards, can't say anything special about them. Well, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it ain't there, Buster. I am really curious about that. That is suspicious. That's really suspicious. Okay, so now I can go and tell him what I found in here. Oh wait, she's got a trunk. What's the combination for this, I wonder? Ooh, okay, wait. What are our possibilities? Could be anything. Wait, it could be, hogged. H-O-G-D, is that what it was? It was! I can't believe it! That was so easy. Runes. Small stones with runes carved into them. Candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Collection of notes. Some ancient looking pages. So we've got the Illuminati. There's a heart. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. What if Miss Dean was a magic user and this lady was trying to eat her heart or something so that she could consume magic? Since she's magically void, place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. It's not looking good for her. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. The Golden Dawn. Huh. This is set in the past. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. I think she does.
Oh, it's nearing breakfast, and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
I found evidence. I found everything. Attendees list. She's got that one there. Also, hi, Hair. Good to see you. Let's open that up. Oh, stationery. Everything we need to pen a letter. Nothing. Never mind. I got excited. I mean, I've got a bunch of info here. Mysteries. Investigate. We have a lot of evidence. Not chicken tendies. Attendees. Although chicken tendies do sound really good. Sounds really good. I have found a lot of evidence about her. Not attendees, nuts. Okay, so we have discussion topics. List of seance attendees. Notes describing an arcane ritual. Collection of notes I found in Miss Erickson's lockbox. Syringe containing potent narcotic. I found a lot of stuff that's making me uncomfortable about this lady. Yeah, we have been hired to figure out the disappearance of someone, only to show up and find out that her note that she left saying she was leaving this hotel was absolutely a forgery. And there's a bunch of creepy scenarios happening, including ghost sightings and potential of a demon. It's still really early, but I'm getting a bad feeling about everybody that's here. Mystery. So we have a lot of stuff here now. Discussion topics. Let's chat with him now. We know that she is magically void. Discuss evidence. Proof. Is needed to declare somebody to be a fraud. Discuss. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone be a fraud? Any number of things. Catching them in the act, but a record of their methods, a letter admitting they're faking it, even in confession would do it. We literally have something. I literally have a piece of evidence. Proof. She's a fraud. Learned, analysis, everything. Burnt paper. That she's magically void. I literally have this. Found a scrap of paper indicating that Miss Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but it's a scrap, you say. Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Silly, hello, welcome in. Then I will not suffice. I do not think we can convince anyone it's a forgery. Wait, what about the letter that I found in the ritual pages? And it says a pariah like me. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly, such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capabilities of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we were to know that is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but you, perhaps. What about the thing I found? What about the list of names? Discovered a list in her room with names on the guest list. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything of itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways, a list for something more. Who can say of this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe. Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. I don't know if this is enough. I feel like maybe I wasted too much time rummaging around. Look, I'm in silly goofy. I'll try again. This is where Miss Erickson is staying. I don't think there was anything else in here is the thing. Because I looked around and I didn't see anything else. There's got to be something else that I missed, though. The crystal ball isn't giving me anything. The tarot doesn't have anything interesting in it. There's nothing under the bed as far as I know. And aside from ripping open her luggage, and I mean, looking at her shoes is not going to help me. Average sized shoe. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's nothing in here. Huh. This is a mystery game. Nothing in here. I mean, they're cute shoes, but it's not gonna help me solve the mystery. I could chat with her, maybe. Maybe I could convince her to share something incriminating. But then how do I explain that I was snooping around in her room, you know? She's got to be downstairs. Maybe she's down here. What does she look like again? Miss Erickson. Analyze. Let's look at her. She has a cross necklace. Crest on a necklace, an elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. She has nothing else to look at on there. Costume jewelry, an array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. And her fingers. Nervous energy, she hides it well but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Because she murdered a woman? Let's chat with her. I don't have much time left.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly.
Right.
I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
She's so sus. Form hypothesis. So we have a lot of evidence beyond talking to her more, which I'm running out of time. It's the problem. Hazel Erickson's goal is to investigate them. Hazel Erickson, think costume jewelry, crest on necklace, suspicious book, ritual pages, list of names. Okay, so she wants to consume not the jewelry. She wants to consume the jewelry, the heart of magical abilities, consume the heart of someone to steal her magical abilities. That's what I think is happening. I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
But this is a lot to just accuse her. Hey, I was snooping in your room and I know you want to eat this lady's heart. That's like a lot all at once. Discuss evidence, confront, I guess. Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings?
It doesn't matter what I did,
For
lady.
both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you?
The dude upstairs.
Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them.
Oh. I mean, we shouldn't have
Stay
confronted
with
her.
this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Or he's next too. Oh, she's over it. The woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Dang. Sorry, I farted. I farted again. Okay, we have to go back and talk to him and tell him what's going on.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
She must have read somewhere that consuming a heart will do that. Confession. Mrs. Erickson confessed to me she is a magical void lacking abilities. However, she remains undeterred in carrying out her ritual. Mr. Toussaint may know how to swah.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
Totally normal, right?
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by her desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul.
Well, and also, like,
what's more, now you and I...
what if she eats this heart only to not get magic and then she's committed murder?
Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor.
So even if that was her plan, Ms. Dean is gone.
Can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me.
Cool. I still have to investigate the other rooms.
News of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the seance out.
I think you should stay here.
If you'll excuse me.
This is my only ally right now.
My quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
She might eat him. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. He now has the information you need on Miss Erickson, who will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. What is that, though, is the question. Oh. The meter changed. The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. Oh. What exactly is the device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. So if I convince enough people, that meter is going to go down, the Ghostbusters meter. Oh, Miss Joyce. A creepy maid.
Is your room, number 4? Mr. Ward.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
A mail for me?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
That's weird. What's in this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself, but from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Yeah. Let's see. Sunday the 24th, she talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. Some signs. What are these 4 symbols? Besides the word supplies. Monday the 25th. Seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. Looks as if she was to name the following page, but that information is now missing. The art style reminds me a little bit of Blueprints, which I love. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feeling of dread and she doubts she was asleep that night. Huh. And then we've got a rune here, a sigil with the dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? Fascinating. Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced something similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. And then there's something here that was ripped out. Huh. Seems some pages were torn out. So this was left for me. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reasoning for being here. Maybe if I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? So the other 2 rooms that I could go look at, that I have not found yet, are, what was it, 21 and 17? I think. Is that also a mystery game? Yeah, 21 and 15. Okay, 21 and 15 are the other ones I need to go to. But first, I need to go give this letter to this diva. I'm surprised she'll even look at me.
Lord, surely we have nothing left to discuss.
We do, actually. I have this letter. Strange dreams. Confession. Pressed on necklace. People. Vincent Varley. Nope, wait, that's the hotel guy. That's not who I'm looking at. Observation. Miss Dean's room. Strange dreams. Maybe I ask. I had a strange dream last night. The night I got here, I was trapped in a corridor somewhere in the manor. Have you experienced something similar? Of course I have, but I could not discuss something so personal. I'm sorry. When you are as deeply as attuned as I am, these things take their toll. We know that's a lie. I wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dream Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not enough. So she did not have this dream. Goodbye now. E. Act on Hazel Erickson. Mystery. I must show the notes to prevent her from going forward with her hideous plan. Discussion topics. Do I have a note? Oh, I do. I didn't realize I had a note. That's embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to discuss this evidence with you. I have a note. There you go. Take that. Suck on those apples, lady.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering?
No.
What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
You're on candid camera now.
Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
She's gonna murder me in there. I'm telling you right now, she's gonna stab me in that room.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
Yeah, take that.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul.
But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite.
Well then.
But he wins. I forsake this ritual.
Oh, she's gonna leave too.
I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have.
So maybe the meter's gonna go down.
See their ghost and more. So much more.
We might be summoning a demon, honestly. If the meter goes down, then that would be ideal.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Mystery solved. Miss Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Toussaint, a safety guard. I've talked Miss Erickson down. Oh, it has. Interesting. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. Still unsure if the device purpose, but my gut says I want this decreased as possible by the seance. The meter, as far as I can tell, is gauging the people that are going to the seance. So he wants to decrease that meter, but I'm curious if it would be bad if it's decreased too much. If the seance has attracted the likes of Miss Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for for harm caused by pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she realizes she even needs to. Regardless, she is no longer my concern. The thing about the seance, I'm not sure if it would be better or worse to have more folks there. Because note that the meter is getting red. Something about that is kind of concerning to me. Red is usually not a positive color. So what if less people at the seance means that people are more likely to be possessed, or maybe there's less strength holding back whatever is coming through, maybe? These strange marks on the wall, I saw these before somewhere. These literally look exactly like the one in the dream. The door to room 15 appears to be missing. The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish might have been Ms. Dean's room. Following the leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you haven't already investigated. 1 to access the mystery map. Ooh, I must show Mrs. Erickson the notes. Back. Missing doorway. Use. So if I can figure out how to do this again and figure out the lines and go that way, maybe. Oh. Is that wrong? Oh, wait. Do I need to go on the outsides too? Will that one go up? Okay, so these all go that way too. Fascinating. No, because that one has to go up as well. So, hold on. To do this, it needs to do multiple triangles here, right? Does it go that way as well? Oh, holy crap. No. Okay. This might reveal itself later. Because it looks like it goes in a lot of different directions. That way. That way, no. And then here. No. Because I still have to figure out how to go down on both of those. But I think this was a lot closer now. I got quite a bit of that done. I might need to do that in another order. I think I got really close on that one. Maybe if I start here. No, that's not right either. Maybe left. And then that way. No, because I need to go across there. I think I need to go this way and then zigzag through here. Up and then that way and then down. Did I get it? Oh, I'm missing one right in the middle. Dang it. That one was so close to... Damn, this one's hard. So going through the middle is really important on these ones. There's so many shapes. I feel like all this zigzagging is so complicated. That's the part I'm struggling with, is figuring out the zigzag motion. Because I can't go that way, otherwise I lock myself out. I'm wondering if like I need to... Let me try something crazy. Let's just do the entire outline first. And then try to figure out the middle part afterwards. If I go this way, I can scoot across there, right? No! Okay, so I think maybe this was close enough. If I start here in the middle and then get this all done first. Okay, we're gonna do that and then do the outline all the way up and around. And then go to that on the left. Cross down here. Oh no! It seems so right. It seemed correct at first. I think I'm doing it at least semi-correct by doing the outline first. Oh, there's one up too? That's BS. That is absolute BS. That complicates things even more. Maybe the route is somewhere on this. Like, I could find it by looking somewhere. Oh, I see. It's an octagonal shape. Wait, does that mean it has to go up this way too? Oh, it just got so much more complicated. Dang. The problem is now I lock off one of these sides, so like I have to do these first. But then I can't get backwards. There are so many convoluted routes that this is taking. And I feel like as soon as I figure it out, it'll be like, oh my god, that made so much sense. I don't know why it was so complicated. And very likely there is going to be something that is going to explain it later on in the game. That would need to be one of the last ones I do so that it can start. Oh, yeah. So this seems to be, this letterbox down here, this seems to be the easier one to get done. Because there's a lot more complicated shapes at the top half. So I need to figure out the order that this gets done in. These puzzles are fun, but I agree, they do drive me a little nutty as well. So then down. Oh no, I have to zigzag those. But they're so satisfying when you figure them out. Dang it! That, I'm stuck if I go down there. I think I need to go up now. No, because I can't end down there. Because you can't cross over the same line twice, I don't think. Hold on, will it let... No, I cannot cross over the same line twice. But they're so interesting. What if I start here and do this line first? And then... No, I can't do that either. So then I go back down there, maybe. I think that's the close enough idea. Remember when I thought one side looked less complicated than the other? That was funny. Kicking myself in the butt for that one. Oh, this one looks way easier than that one. What if I stay on this side? Ah, now I'm trapped again. Okay, what if I do these zigzags first? And just loop all the way down like that first. Nope, because then I'm trapped here. Do the perimeter again. This is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. Oh! No! Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I do this, and then go that way, go this way, get that done. Great. We're a little closer. So then I volley here, go back down. No, I was doing so good. If only I had that. Which way did I start? I started up here, yeah? So then back down here. I need to go back that way first. And then down here. No. We have to go back. I feel like that was close. See, those need to get finished somehow. That, I think, was a much better run. If I go backwards, let's retrace my steps again. So then now I think I need to do more of these ones. Go back here. And then back down. No, because I'm trapped on this side now. Wild, man. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. If I go down here now. And... Dang it. Somehow I need to get these done. But I can't go that way. No, this is where it all falls apart. There's only 3 lines that need to be done down there. So Unless I'm supposed to start down there. It all seemed like I was making really good progress. I have to go up that way still, right? And then back down there. Here. Damn. There's always like 2 lines that I'm not getting. Right? Like it's just 2 each time. It's making sense in my head, but then the practical effect of it is not. See, that one was also wrong because I need to be able to use these lines differently, these vertical lines here. So let's try from this one again. If I go that way first. No, that's incorrect. That could be maybe helpful. No, because I'm trapped here again. I get one side locked off by making a certain decision. There's usually a right way to do these. Oh. Wait. So go up there first. And then that way. Nope, 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 no, no, no. Up there first. The goal is to touch each one of the nodes without crossing over your line you've already done. And to connect each one of these. So there's 3 dots that need to connect here. Those need to connect on both of those. Those need to connect. I might need to leave it and come back. Like step away from it and then think about it a little more. No, I can't go up that way. Because that locks that space off. JK. Dang it. That's where it gets so complicated, is in those last few bars. There's literally just 2 left on that one. Yeah, I might have to leave and come back. I'll come back to this puzzle. There's gotta be something that will help me out later on. And that's definitely her room. Okay, it is currently 9 o'clock. It is now breakfast in the dining room time. I don't need to eat though. Can listen in. Nobody should be in their rooms. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Let's snoop. Or not. It won't let me snoop. Oh, fascinating. Another book. That looks interesting. East Tower. I don't think I've been in here yet. Painting is off balance. And then another creepy dude with no eyes. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquis of Doon. And then down here, another door. Ooh, it's another rune door. Another pattern like in the dream. This one, and the door to room 15 should be. Oh wait, does this help me at all? Oh. So maybe I was way overcomplicating it. So I don't need to use all of those lines. What the heck? This is even more complicated now. So then maybe I was right about doing this part first. How do you do this? Because you can't go that way. Is that right? Okay. That's how you get that door open. There's a hidden door behind this wall. Am I still dreaming? The heck? The air is rotted here. It's an unholy place. Remains. They look like bones. You found something? What'd you find? Oh my god. Oh my god. George, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy smokes. Yo, can we get some freaking hearts in the chat? Thank you, George. You just found this casually? Just found him lying around? Who would leave those alone? What? It couldn't have been. My eyes are deceiving me. A hallucination caused by gas or mold. But then, how can I explain these flames? They were just sitting there? Who would leave those sitting around? I can't believe someone just carelessly left those on the ground. Well, thank you for picking them up and sharing them back with me. I'm glad that those don't have to be sitting there alone anymore. Those poor gifted subs just sitting there all alone. What is this? Thank you, George. I appreciate it a lot. Whoa. What in God's name was that? It was the demon again, I'm telling you right now. Hold on, I'm gonna look around really quick. So there was remains of someone back here. And also that door, I think I was way overcomplicating it. But now I don't remember how to open it. The hole wasn't there before. There's a joke in there. There's a joke in there. Oh. Me apparently. Well, thank you for picking them up. Oh, this is the same one. Another sigil back here. Somebody must have sealed up this passage to this area sometime after Percival walled it up. I wish you would just do it auto for me. Okay, so we have How'd I do this? No, it was up, right? It was that way. Oh, no, wait. That way first? Much easier that time. Now that I know what I'm doing. I wonder if it's the same pattern for the one upstairs. This space is even worse than the first one. Another skeleton in pieces. Is this what she wanted me to find? What the heckity, man? What the heckity? Oh. So I just picked up the bones. Do I try that door again? Enter east basement. Staff area is locked off. Well, then fine. Not like I had a key or anything. Ground floor, the corridor. First floor, east corridor. Isn't that the second floor? Not the first? I wonder if it's the same pattern. So then I literally do missing doorway. The pattern is completed somewhere. Okay, so if I do it exactly like how I did the other ones, right? So I start, yeah, okay, I was way overcomplicating it. Imagine a gay person overcomplicating something. Ground floor is the first, wait, sometimes the first floor is the ground. Oh, got it. Interesting. Okay, so I'm glad that I walked away from that and didn't keep trying to rip my hair out trying to figure it out. Because this is so much easier than all those other things I thought it was supposed to be. How is this possible? What is this place? Whatever black magic caused this, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. Listen, just real quick. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. That's gonna come in handy at some point. There's a key in the lock. Seems to be the master key for this corridor, but why was it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold for me? I'm a little scared. Was there something that just crawled? Or am I seeing things? Oh, a wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. Looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prison carts earlier this year. Arson. I did not realize how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire, there's not much difference. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this anyway? Was Miss Dean hunting her? I swear I saw something crawl into that fireplace when I walked in. What is this? Looks like some sort of figure made from sticks and twine. And is that horsehair? Why would this be here? It has been cleaned since its last use. Huh. Interesting. Something in here? There's little of interest to me in here. Nothing back there, and I can't crawl behind it like I normally do. Can't see anything to note here. Look underneath the bed. Looks like there is a bottle of turpentine. What is that doing here? Another sigil on the ground. Something painted there, but I can't make it out. And scuff marks by the bed's leg. Looks like it's been recently moved. So maybe I should move the whole bed. And then we can look at that better. Figure out why the turpentine is even here. Bottle of turpentine. Looks like someone made an attempt to shift these markings. What is this? Some kind of marking painted on the floor. I've seen this before. The symbol was in my dream on the stone at the end. Though it is deformed here, a new shape seems to have been left by the deformation. Oh, another one. This one's different because it's a circle. So the line at the end. Well, hold on. Let's do Let's do this circle first. And then that way. Right? Hopefully I don't have to go do anything else. Like any zigzags or anything. There we go. Fascinating. Fire. Someone made the room disappear that knew what they were doing. Interesting.
That sigil. It unlocks some kind of memory.
Not a memory. He can't be the one that was responsible for this, yeah?
On the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks.
I bet it was the manager.
I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know.
Fascinating.
It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Weird. Well, I've gotten a lot of evidence so far. I think I might do a pause on this for now and gel on everything that's been done so far and then pick this back up tomorrow maybe. There's a loose floorboard here. Is there something under it? It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west, walk 2 junctions, then south for 1. It's kept behind cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. There's something else too. Oh, wait, I've seen this. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Fascinating. A treasure map. What in God's name brought Ms. Dean here in the first place? Huh, another pattern. Oh, wait, do you think I can solve this one, or do you think this might be too complicated? This one, you know what? Eli, thank you for 54 months. Holy smokes. Sorry, I keep farting. Keep farting. Just constant farts. So many farts. I want to solve that. I don't know if I'm going to tonight, though. I'm going to stop here, and we will continue more on this journey, because I want to be able to focus on this. I want to be able to concentrate. So we'll do more tomorrow and get back into this. This has been really, really cool and very interesting. So from what I'm gathering, there's a bunch of magic users in this house for a seance, but it seems that Miss Dean might have a little more than what she let on. Ms. Dean definitely had a lot more than she let on. So we'll stop here for now. What do y'all think? It's still so new, so I know that nobody else has seen this yet.